Episode 56 HM August 17, 2023. Evacuation of Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, Canada. Tucson, Arizona. Letter to the editor. Canada, Northwest Territories, Yellowknife. https://www.newyorktimes.com/2023/08/1/7/world/america/canada-wildfire-evacuation-yellowknife.html. As wildfire nears, entire Canadian city is ordered to evacuate. Officials told residents to clear out of the Northwest Territories city of Yellowknife by Friday afternoon. Most were expected to flee south by road. Cars leaving Yellowknife on Wednesday after approaching wildfires prompted an evacuation order in the Canadian city. Reporting from Ottawa. August 17, 2023. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity and relationship to residents against wood smoke emission particulates. A citywide evacuation of thousands of people occurred on Wednesday night. Firefighters were struggling to contain the blaze, which was just over 10 miles wide, outside Yellowknife, the capital of the Northwest Territories, and was expected to reach the city of 20,000, Yellowknife, by the weekend. The last evacuees will leave by noon Friday, including Indigenous Dene people, DETA. Residents were told not to seek refuge on islands in the Great Slave Lake because the air quality in the region was expected to deteriorate significantly as the fire nears. Canada's worst wildfire season on record now include 1,000 active fires. In 2023, fires have burned an area 9 times as large as last year's entire fire season. At times, smoke has traveled as far south as Georgia and as far east as Europe. On Wednesday, officials urged people to drive south to Alberta, if possible. An official notice said that no reception centers had been set up for evacuees. United States Public Broadcasting Service, PBS. EPA faces lawsuit from 10 states over emissions standards for residential wood-burning stoves. Nation, July 2, 2023. https://www.pbs.org/newshour/nation/EPA faces lawsuit from states over emission standards for residential wood-burning stoves. Juneau, Alaska, AP. Attorneys general from 10 states plan to sue the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, saying its failure to review and ensure emissions standards for residential wood-burning stoves has allowed the continued sale of appliances that could worsen pollution. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity and relationship to residents against wood smoke emission particulates. That means programs that encourage people to trade in older stoves and other wood-burning appliances, such as forced air furnaces, haven't necessarily improved air quality, the states say. If newer wood heaters do not meet cleaner standards, then programs to change out old wood heaters may provide little health benefits at significant public cost, the states wrote Thursday in a 60-day notice of intent to sue. The states involved are Alaska, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Vermont and Washington, as well as the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency. They allege that the EPA's current standards aren't good enough and that even if they were, the agency's testing and certification program is so ineffective that it has failed to ensure those standards. The EPA declined to comment on pending litigation. The states allege that the EPA's current standards must be reviewed and that its testing and certification program is so ineffective, it has failed to ensure the existing standards. The EPA's Office of Inspector General, in a report released in February, found the EPA's 2015 performance standards for residential wood heaters was flawed and said the agency has approved methods that lack clarity and allow too much flexibility. As a result, certification tests may not be accurate, do not reflect real-world conditions, and may result in some wood heaters being certified for sale that emit too much particulate matter pollution, the report said. Watch, researchers look for link between air pollution and brain disease. The agency supports programs aimed at replacing older, dirtier wood heaters with newer, cleaner models and distributed about $82 million in grants for residential exchanges between fiscal years 2015 and 2021, the report said. However, if the replacement models do not meet emission standards because of the reasons described above, millions of federal, state, and local dollars could be wasted, it said. EPA officials, in response to a draft of the report, said they take the concern seriously and would continue to take steps to address testing and certification issues. The report also noted that about 39% of households in the Fairbanks North Star Borough, in Alaska's interior, use wood-fired heaters in the winter, when temperatures can plunge well below 0 degrees F, -18 degrees Celsius. The area is susceptible to inversions that trap layers of cold air close to the ground, and that in turn traps pollution for days or weeks at a time. More than 3,000 wood-burning appliances were replaced in the region between 2010 and 2021 through a change-out program supported by federal, state and local money, but the report said local residents do not know whether wood heaters in their homes meet standards, and poor air quality continues to be a concern. Arizona. Tucson speaks out, August 16. Letters of the day. Arizona Daily Star. Arizona Daily Star. Why do some Republican politicians write to oppose the EPA's proposal to tighten the primary, health-based, annual fine particulate matter, PM 2.5? Why do some oppose cleaner air standards? The July 19 letter. EPA proposed environmental regulations. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity and relationship to residents against wood smoke emission particulates. Why do some Republican politicians write to oppose the EPA's proposal to tighten the primary, health-based, annual fine particulate matter, PM 2.5, air standard? The Clean Air Act requires the EPA to base decisions for primary standards on health considerations only. Economic factors cannot be considered. EPA regulatory impact analysis. PM 2.5 can deeply enter the lungs and then the bloodstream. The many PM 2.5 health risks include heart attacks and strokes, aggravation of other heart and lung diseases, lung cancer, low birth weight, and premature deaths. Much PM 2.5 air pollution is from burning fossil fuels. So why do some politicians oppose this health issue? Is it because the National Association of Manufacturers has been a major lobby for the fossil fuel industry? Are these politicians funded by the fossil fuel industry? Our politicians should put their constituents' health above the harm imposed upon all of us by pollution from the fossil fuel industry. A medical doctor, MD. Foothills, Arizona. California, Burning Man. Burning Man 2023 temple designed to show deepest potential of architecture. Design. Called Temple of Heart, this year's official temple will be an all-wood design conceived by designers Ella Madej and Reed Finley. Each year, anew. New York City. Pizza rule isn't a perfect fix, no matter how you slice it. Crane's New York Business. A wood-burning pizza oven. Mayor Eric Adams and officials from the Department of Environmental Protection at the end of June proposed a regulation. Ohio, Northeast Ohio lawmakers want feds to lift e-check. Ohio EPA says that's unlikely. Cleveland.com. The others are carbon monoxide, lead, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide and particulate matter, PM10 and PM 2.5, Vogel's letter states. Pennsylvania, Berks County. Clearing the fog, wildfire smoke and what it means for Berks County, bctv.org. When any material such as wood or charcoal is burned, it is broken down into small fragments also known as particles or particulate matter. Think. Pennsylvania. Fresher air, AI and mobility data may improve air pollution exposure models. Penn State. Smoke and other sources of air pollution contain tiny particles, called fine particulate matter, PM 2.5. Smaller than the width of a human hair. Canada, Northwest Territories. Air quality alert issued due to wildfire smoke for Tuesday, August 15, Red Lake Nation News. Heavy ground-level smoke from wildfires in the Northwest Territories such as outdoor burning, and use of residential wood-burning devices. United Kingdom, London. LFB rescue children after mattress fire in Wood Green Flats. Times series. The hoods do not provide oxygen, but they temporarily filter toxic smoke to make breathing easier. The fire took more than 2 hours to extinguish, and United Kingdom, London. 5 children rescued after mattress set on fire in Wood Green Tower block stairwell. Yahoo News UK. Firefighters wearing breathing apparatus led 5 children and 2 adults to safety wearing smoke hoods. A London Fire Brigade, LFB, spokesman said. India. Kashmir is breathing bad, government must wake up. Manafn.com. August 15, 2023 7:40 and 16 seconds p.m., attributed to particulate matter 2.5, PM 2.5, exposure, and there is a need to control it by reducing the air pollution. PM 2.5 and human health. Air pollution raises risk of heart disease-related disability, death. Medical news today. Medical news today. Ultrafine particles, fewer than 0.1 micrometers, i.e., diesel exhaust particles and wood burning. Research shows fine particulate matter is the most. Air pollution in the form of particulate matter, PM, is usually. Further study of the link between PM 2.5 and cardiovascular health over time. PM 2.5 and human health. The association of ambient air pollution and abnormal left ventricular diastolic function. News Medical. Air pollution has been a significant concern for global public health, with greater than 90% of the world's population exposed to particulate matter 2.5. PM 2.5 and human health. The EPA is rejecting calls for tougher regulation of large livestock farms, promises more study. PBS. PBS. EPA eyes formal evaluation of toxic chemical that burned after Ohio. 10 states over emissions standards for residential wood-burning stoves. PM 2.5 and human health. Has the smoke made you forgetful? Wildfire today. Wildfire today. Particulate matter, PM, is a chemical composition of smoke. The dangerous small ones, PM 2.5 and less, go straight through the weave. Emails of 3 NIH officials: Jean.Morazzo@nih.gov, Hugh.Auchincloss@nih.gov, Lawrence.Tabak@nih.gov. Emails of 13 Assistant Attorney Generals, Deputy Attorney Generals and General Counsel preparing to sue the EPA to provide clarity for indoor residential wood stove manufacturers, vendors, and users. Instead, the Assistant Attorneys General should ask for a PM 2.5 pollution complaint-based system in place of the failed wood stove certification program. The states involved are Alaska, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington, as well as the Puget Sound Clean Air Agency. Contact emails for the 10 Assistant or Deputy Attorney Generals and a General Counsel are Cody.Doig@alaska.gov. Alaska Senior Assistant Attorney General email, Cody Doig. Jason.James@ilag.gov. Illinois Assistant Attorney General email, Jason James. Goldstein@oag.state.md.us. Maryland Special Assistant Attorney General email, Stephen Goldstein. Turner.Smith@mass.gov. Massachusetts Assistant Attorney General email, Turner Smith. Peter.Serto@ag.state.mn.us. Minnesota Special Assistant Attorney General email, Peter Serto. Lisa.Morelli@law.njoag.gov. New Jersey Deputy Attorney General email, Lisa Morelli. Nicholas.Batino@ag.newyork.gov. New York Assistant Attorney General email, Nicholas Batino. Paul.Garahan@doj.state.or.us. Oregon Attorney in Charge email, Paul Garahan, one of 2 or attorneys. Steve.Novick@doj.state.or.us. Oregon Special Assistant Attorney General email, Steve Novick, one of 2 or attorneys. Nick.Persampieri@vermont.gov. Vermont Assistant Attorney General email, Nick Persampieri. Caroline.Kress@atg.wa.gov. Washington Assistant Attorney General email, Caroline Kress. Chris.Wrights@atg.wa.gov. Washington Assistant Attorney General email, Chris Wrights. Jennifer.Cleanair.gov. General Counsel, Puget Sound Clean Air Agency, Jennifer A. Dold. A new icon has been added to the RAWSC President's website, which is now the nearest right icon. The icon is an ask that has already been described in episode 56 GB, description of the parties who should be at the table when deciding on safe wood stove emission limits and fence line measurements, rather than wood stove certification, and emails to contact 10 Deputy or Assistant Attorney Generals and 1 General Counsel. Those PDFs are included at the icon link. Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com and click on the nearest right icon for the ask. 1. Email PDF letters to 3 officials of the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and NIID. https://rossipresidenteswordpress.com/ Please attach PDF letter to NIID Director Dr. Jean Morazzo to an email from you to Jean Morazzo NIH.gov/ The Ask 2. Email PDF letters to 13 Assistant Attorneys Generals, Deputy Attorney Generals and General Counsel. https:// rossipresidenteswordpress.com/ Please contact Attorneys General about August suit versus CPA asking for certainty for wood stove users. ROSSEP asks for complaint-based SITM based on PM monitor data exceeding EP/ to the right of that 3. Barbie goes to the dating game https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/1-barbie-goes-to-the game to the right of that 4. Cookies that may contain rocks are recalled https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/cookies-that-may-contain-rocks-are recalled / to the right of that 5. The Fox Owns the Forest card game https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/the-fox-owns-the-forest-card-game-tba then to the right of that, the latest months, 6, August and 7, July 2023. Of PDFs of articles with URLs to search on https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/1-august-2023-pdfs-of-urls and https://rossipresidents.wordpress.com/1-july-2023-pdfs-of-urls to the right of that, 8. Stickers to hand out for ROSEP, games such as 9A, Bingo for ROSEP, 9B. Crosswords for ROSEP 9C, PM 2.5's Jeopardy free game https://u2.be/lnsg32pydnc 9D, PM 2.5 free Monopoly https://u2.be/cuck1pscqnq and Endwood Smoke Monopoly 9E, vending machines for PM 2.5 monitors, and 10. Icon links to 30-minute YouTube videos and Spotify podcasts as well as podcasts.google.com, Castbox and Pocket Cast. Pocket Cast is only free on the phone app. Pocket Cast works on Apple phones, and, below those icons, icon links to monthly URLs of PDFs from June 2023 to May 2022.